Hello everyone, Jeff here for Respawn Studios with another Halo Master Chief Collection video. This is a gameplay from the Ranked playlist, and tonight actually, just about 2 or 3 hours ago, they released a patch that is supposed to fix the game, make you able to find games faster, not separate your teams, all of that with matchmaking. So this is 4 of us Respawn guys. It's me, Justin, Nick, and Crazy Bacon, who lives close to Justin, who we've played Destiny with a lot. He also says he was a MLG pro in Halo 2 back in the day. That's interesting. But I went off this game. I think Justin, Nick, and Bacon had like 7, 8, 9 kills. I had 26. So, yeah, this was awesome. It was good to be back in the groove. I think we won every game we played tonight other than the first really laggy Beaver Creek game we got into. But as you see, it's CTF Warlord. We're in the Halo 2 Anniversary Ranked playlist. It's not exactly touch return, even though I thought it was. You run into the flag and then you have to hold X and then it returns the flag. So that's kind of interesting. So that's why I have like a slight pause. There's also no teleporters, which is interesting. I think they're still there in Team Slayer, but in the objectives I don't think they are. Not exactly sure if that's true, but maybe they're out altogether. So the people we're facing had a group of 3. They had similar emblems, the same numbers with the same coloring and background, so I assume they were together. And they were really bad. We were all rank 1s or 2s in this. They were a 10, a 9, and one of them was a 2. And then they are also with a rank 8. So you'd think they'd be used to playing this game and decent at it, but we destroyed them. Well, at least I went off. I just felt like I was doing really well. I was getting a few double kills, and at the end of the game, like, guys, I think I went plus 15, and I ended up going plus 16, so it's pretty funny. Though, in recording this game, it seems like I die all the time. Normally you do on this map because it's so small and the spawns are pretty predictable, but 10 deaths isn't that bad. Here I was able to melee the invis guy with the flag. Through the first 3 minutes of this game, I think this is the only cap here coming up. This will be our first cap. And then we don't cap again for a couple minutes, I don't think. But we get the last 3 like consecutive. Or, yeah, once we score the second one, we put the third one in like right after that. And then the fourth one like right after that. And then a couple minute gap, and then we score the last one. So there we go. We're able to return it, and we're on the board. I didn't realize it for a long time, as you could tell. I went to the invis right away at the start of the match, ran into it, didn't get it. Here again, I'm like walking sideways trying to get the invis, and I'm not getting it. It's not till like the 3rd or 4th time that I'm trying to get it that I realize you have to like jump into it now to be able to get the invis, which is also different. I guess because it's a smaller power-up. It's not the giant like sphere bubble it was. The smaller triangle, kind of like Halo 1. We had pretty good communication in this. It was mostly just about how many were alive. And I was just calling out like platform, by the flag, under the flag. We weren't getting too super serial with callouts. We stayed with the people from this, and only one of them stayed, and then it split us up the next game. Justin was, yeah, it was me, Nick, and a new person against Justin, Bacon, and the guy who was left over, and we beat them in Ascension. I went 24 and 13, I think. I did really well that game. I had a lot of pretty good snipes. I'm really enjoying this playlist. If this patch has fixed the game, I'm really going to be living on this game, as I mentioned before in past videos, as I wanted to do. I guess it's in a way good that the game didn't work for a little while, because I had so many other fall games I got. I got Far Cry 4, the next-gen version of Grand Theft Auto 5, Dragon Age, Assassin's Creed. So I've been doing a lot of Dragon Age the last few days, a little Grand Theft Auto, a little bit of Far Cry 4. Did some co-op with Nick. We should really start recording that. We have a lot of fun. And he makes me use the bow. He's a good bow person. We do some stealth, or try to do stealth, and then we're seen. But we disable the alarms when we're trying to take forts and stuff. It's a lot of fun. Alright, but anyway, back to Halo in this match. This is where I finally get the invis, jump a little bit into it. My BR was inconsistent at times, but it was pretty solid overall. And that was the most encouraging thing. I went 26 and 10, but there was a lot of things I was still rusty in. My BR, my movement wasn't quite as sharp, jumps and turns, and I haven't played a Halo in a couple months, and that was the first time I'd played it in a few months. I got a 360 back just because I missed playing Halo. I did a couple Halo 3 matches, couple Halo 4 matches, but then it was only for one day, and then waited for this. So I've been playing a lot of Destiny. I did a lot of Ghosts, mostly to play Extinction. So it was weird not to be able to sprint, but now I'm getting back in the groove. I did a lot of campaign in the Master Chief Collection. I finished Halo 3. I've done about half of the others, so I'm getting used to all the guns and movement, and that you can't kill people in one burst, which is what I hate about a lot of other multiplayer games, where you just spray and pray and you usually get kills. I hate that. It should be skill, where you have to win battles. Like there, I should have lost. I was still shooting where he was when he was strafing, so that was me being bad. That was pretty good, but there was a second guy there that was able to clean me up. Alright, but you see we're coming to the end of the match. We're already up 4-0. These guys never even got close. I don't think they ever got the flag past the halfway mark. They kept like throwing the flag out though, like it's touch return. I don't know what they thought they were gonna do. And it's not like we were about to score and they were just trying to delay that. So I really don't know how these guys ranked up. They didn't really seem to know what they were doing. It was a pretty good job of strong siding there, staying alive, putting your head down. Trying to go for another flag beatdown. But teammates pick up the kills. Coming up to put the last flag in, but they just pulled it, so just waiting for the return. There we go. Alright, so a quick 5-0. Did really, really well. Hope you enjoyed that little gameplay. Feel free to add any of us. We should be on Halo all the time. I'll definitely be putting up a lot more Master Chief Collection videos. And this is Jeff from Respawn Studios. Again, thanking you for watching, and I'll be back with more videos soon.